Welcome back to the channel. My name is Harold, and today just be going through a monthly review, a review of the month of April. And I hate to do this one, man. I don't want to do it, but we have to. We have to get through it. We got to talk about what happened this month, what went well, what didn't go so well. To be honest, there wasn't much of well. There did not really do too great this month. So the good, not much. The bad, there's a lot. But a good thing about the bad is that we have a lot to learn from and a lot to fix and something to work on, work towards for next month, right? So just getting right into it, let's talk about some stats. The P&L for the month of April was negative $1,037.50. We had a trade win percentage of 18%. This is probably the lowest trade win percentage I've ever had in the past 4 years of trading. Or maybe I did like the first couple years, but I didn't journal as intensively like this back then, so I'm not too sure. And then the average win to loss was a 2 to 1. So this part is actually not bad. Averaging a 2 to 1 for my trades is actually pretty good. And that means that my risk management was on point. It means that I was cutting my trades properly. I wasn't holding on to losers. And I was doing well, taking full winners. Something I do want to mention is the amount of trades I've taken this month. We've taken a total of 15 trades this month, and it just exudes patience. Like, I feel like every month that I am being patient with my trades, with myself, this is the average. Like January, it was 15 trades. February, it was 15 trades. March, we started getting out of control, taking any type of setup. It took about 30 to 35 trades. And this month, the goal was to remain patient, remain calm, and only take setups near our value areas. So, just getting into the reports, something I want to mention from my strategy section. So right now, if you see three different categories of strategies, right? None, no strategy, continuation, and key level reversal. These are strategies that I marked out. If I took a trade, I marked it as either continuation or reversal. If I didn't mark it at all, that means it's none. I have 5 trades taken in the none category, and this happens very often. This is a problem that I keep having, and it's costed me the most amount of losses, the most amount of money this month. It cost me $737 for 5 trades that I lost. All 5 were losses, right? And the only thing that made me money was my key level reversal, which I did take the most trades out of. And we were only net negative $57. All right. So that just goes to show that I'm still taking trades that aren't part of my strategy, that aren't part of my system. I'm taking trades that are being forced on FOMO instead of taking trades waiting for the proper initiation to happen. So going into the next strategy or the next report is day and time. Day and time here. Something I want to mention is just this like 6. I only took trades from 6 to 7 a.m., right? A rule of mine was to only trade from 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. Now that I've backtested a little bit more this month, I've come to realize that some of my trades actually need a little bit more time, like even past 8 a.m., just because this 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. rule was mainly made for breakouts and momentum. And I've come to realize that 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. is a very good time for momentum trades, but the false breakout trades are actually very valid even past 8 a.m., past 9 a.m. Now, coming up into this month, I'm still just going to focus on that pocket, that time pocket. I'm not going to extend it yet because, I had a lot of opportunities to take wins this month, even just from that small 1 hour, 30-minute pocket, but I wasn't able to. So I don't want to extend that time period and allow myself more screen time, more chances to tilt when I can't even get the most liquid pocket of time correct, right? Technically, the most volatile, the most volume, like it should be the easiest in terms of being able to hit targets fast. So there is that. And something I do every month, I update my reminders section. So we go into my templates here. I manage my templates. And I go into the daily plan updated. This is the template that I made for myself. If you guys do want this template, I will share with you guys how to make it, what to put in it. I've already talked about it before, but I'll talk about it again if you guys just leave a comment below. So last month, let's go over it with you guys. 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. only. I followed that to a T. I did not take any trades outside of that range. So I'm not going to have this in here anymore. I trust myself to follow that. Oh wait. I trust myself to follow that. Only previous day value areas and previous week value area key levels. Yes, that as well. Focus on higher quality setups over quantity. Now, we did lower the quantity, but I don't necessarily think that we took higher quality setups. I think that we were able to lower the quantity because we weren't taking it at so many different types of levels, right? Because a couple months ago, I was taking it at supply and demand zones, value areas, high volume nodes on so many different time frames. So being able to focus just on the value areas now has shrunk the amount of trades that I take, but I don't think I necessarily took higher quality setups. So I want to keep this in here for myself. I'm just going to also write A+ setups, right? And focusing on just waiting for the proper initiation, right? There's so many different ways for my false breakout trade or continuation trade to be initiated. There's so many different ways to get confirmation, and I think as I become more knowledgeable, I try to implement all of them, but I need to focus on one, and that is my initiation is first an increase in volume and a break of structure. That is it. But last month I couldn't even wait for that, right? I negotiated with myself and my system. Oh, like that kind of looks like it. Like that looks good enough, but this month I don't want good enough. I want it to be there. I want it to be almost perfect. Okay. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm not, of course, it's going to be impossible to be perfect, but I'm going to aim for it. I'm going to aim for that perfection, and I want to see where it takes me. So, yeah, A+ setups and just wait for the proper initiation. And then focus on keeping profits instead of giving back. So what I was doing for this, what it kind of meant was that I was setting very unrealistic targets. Like they were good targets, but they were unrealistic. Like in the session that I'm trading, in that little scalp that I'm trying to take from the confirmations that I got, it was unrealistic. Maybe if price trended all day, we'd hit that. Or if we had multiple legs without being stopped out, we would hit like 2-3 legs without being stopped out, then we would hit that. But I need to focus on taking profits at the level instead of expecting multiple legs. And that's what it means, and I'm going to keep it right there. Focus on keeping profits instead of giving them back. But this idea does not mean to me that, oh, I'm up a certain amount of money, I'm going to take my profits. I don't think anyone should think like that. to me personally, I think in terms of risk to reward, I think in terms of R multiple, how many R's are we up? 1 R, 2 R, 3 R, right? And I'm always trailing my stops. So this is not too big of a problem, but I'm just going to keep it there. And yeah, the last thing I just want to mention and remind myself is to be honest with myself and don't negotiate with my trades. Don't negotiate with my system. I just want to be true to myself and be honest as possible with my trading. And I feel like once I'm able to accept that honesty and truly stay patient off of that, I feel like there's no possible way for me to be taking bad trades. But I'm just clearly not honest with myself. I'm not honest enough. I lie to myself. I fake myself out. I scare myself out of trades, into trades because I feel like I'm going to miss something. I just want to be more honest with myself. So that's going to be it for the monthly review. Right? I'm going to go over this little section here. This is my new Lucid account, or it's one that I've kind of just been holding on the side, and I've like kind of been working on the evals, but last month I was really just focused on that funded account. But the drawdown on this account is only until 5,100 or 50,100, and my account balance on it is 50,750. Because at one point in time, this account was at 52,000, like 200. So it was almost past, but I am kind of down on it now. So the drawdown is only about $650. That's pretty much one trade. If I lose it, I lose it. But I have more accounts. But the goal is to try to pass this account in the next week. It's only going to take me 2 trades. All right. Just take 2 minis, take 2 good trades, and see if I can pass it. If not, I can't. That's fine. But yeah, that is the update. I'm going to be working on evals right now. And then once I'm done with the evals, get back into the funded and take things from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'm sorry that I haven't been making videos as often. I feel like this is only my second video for the week. But yeah, my schedule's been really tough. And every time I try to make a video, like now it's at nighttime. And it's just a lot harder because things get kind of like hectic in the house and it gets loud. And yeah. So I'm still going to try my best to crank these videos out. I'm still going to try my best to be as transparent with you guys whenever I do make a video. And I just want to say, I don't have many subscribers, but I am so thankful to the people who are subscribed and not even subscribed. Just the people who are watching and commenting and saying all these like really nice and genuine things, like whether it's advice or words of encouragement. It means a lot to me, and I feel very grateful that I have people like you guys now supporting me on this journey. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys have another great week in trading, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.